Okay, is it working now? Holy crap. Okay, hello everyone! Windows, why you update and break everything? That's all I can say about this. Yeah, Windows decided to update yesterday. And when it did, it decided, hey! Mike, when you get home from work, everything on your computer is going to be weird. Like, oh boy. So I'm spending the past while trying to get everything working, and I don't know. I hope everybody can actually hear me and everything's not super screwy. Shouldn't be, but OS updates, man, it's what they do. Either way, how's everybody doing today? Okay, you can hear me. Good. Good, good, good. That's A+ at least. Because we're not Super dead. Alright. Otherwise, we got things we got to do. We're heading into the Victory Road. We have to figure out our team, because I grinded up Pokemon. Let's figure that out. Oops. There we go. I don't know if audio levels are going to be correct. They might end up being screwy, knowing my luck. But I hope not. Either way, we have 2 slots still on our team, because we had some deaths. You're not on the team. Get out of the team. So, I grinded up a few backup Pokemon, as well as we can choose one of these, 2 of these to bring on the team. I think we decided on the Toad and Kevin Durant, but I don't remember. So we could bring 2 of these 5. I mean, that wouldn't really accomplish much, but sure! Just make them ground cigarettes. Also, $50 for cigarettes is not a lot of cigarettes. It's upsetting, I know. Either way, so you want me to wheel to decide who comes on the team. Also, dumb question. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. That's why you shouldn't smoke, boys and girls. That's why you shouldn't drink excessively either, for that matter. Poliwhirl. And I just want to be sure. Do I have to trade? Fudge. To evolve into Politoed, I actually needed to trade with the freaking thing. And I didn't do that! So I need to trade to evolve the Toad. That's one thing to keep in mind. I should have evolved the Toad. Fudge. If that's the case, I'm gonna bring Kevin Durant. Yeah, I forgot. Okay? Jeez. Hello, Pokemon Girl. I apparently have to do this real quick. It's basic Gen 2 knowledge. Yeah? Well, you gotta remember that when I was growing up and playing the Pokemans, I didn't have any friends to trade with. I had the link cables, but nobody played the Pokemon but me. I was that sad kid. Either way, hold on a second. I need to get my other DS real quick. I believe it's just over in the other room, so I'll be right back. Boop. Alright, I made it back. I'll leave that music playing. Meantime, I'll try and do the trading between the thingies. No, I don't care about updates. I have never cared about your updates. Those are the ones that I remember too. Did any other Pokemon evolve? Yeah, Slowking does. I was gonna say, does anybody else evolve with the King's Rock? Like, oh yeah, duh. The one with King in its name. Alright. Yes, I want to trade with Mike. Peace. Should have done this before, but I forgot. My apologies. But now you get to watch me do it, unless you don't want to watch it go. Otad can breed with parrot. They're both field egg group, correct? Or I think majority of the Pokemon are in field egg? I don't remember. Why is my microphone so low? There we go. Alright, we'll trade a random egg that I have no idea what it is for the Toad. Yep, trade. Sad part is you don't get to see the evolution. Unless wait. I could do this. Eh. Now you can see the evolution. This one doesn't have the cords on it, so it's easier to move. Makes you look like the thing that sticks in... Ah! I would be okay with that idea, actually. Alright, yep. Press the A button. Go forward. There we go! Wait. It's kind of glaring. Oh well, you get to see. It's like basic YouTube videos from people who just use a camera to record their DS. Just pretend I'm that unprofessional. I might as well be sometimes. Yay! The toad has evolved. It also latches to Slow King's head, don't forget that. And then we just quickly trade back. Totally is. I mean, the Pokemon evolved, so why couldn't Shelter also change? Alright, the Toad. And the random egg. But I have no idea what's in this random egg, but it's from when we did the Pokemon X egg lock, so... Somebody didn't want their egg back, and I have no idea what it was. Might have been something else random that I traded to myself to trade to other people too, so... Who knows? That and I literally have a box full of eggs, which doesn't help. Alright! Good. Yep. We're done with the trade, yep. Arg. Let me cancel trade! Let me cancel trade! Yes, I'm done. No. No. Power off. Bam! Did it! Good question. Maybe it can't come off because then it would die or something. Alright, unfortunately the Toad has no moves. Because kind of didn't evolve until just now. Yeah, good question. Munch, tail, munch. Alright, let's see what moves we can get, but let's also put Kevin Durant on the team. Gen 5 represent. Where are you? Durant. There he is. Boop. A little bit big. There we go. And this one would be the Toad. Is Jindos. The Toad. The Toad? Where are you, Toad? Not like there are a lot of Gen 2 Pokemon. Why can't I find a green freaking Toad? Was he not Gen 2? Am I just that bad at finding Pokemon? That might also be the case. There's Slowbro. Here's the start now. There it is. Right next to Sudowoodo. Bam. The Toad. Ready to go. And now, moves. Ice Beam can go to the Toad. Gain sympathy for Pokemon? Well, I'm sorry that you watch this stream then. I'm sympathetic to my Pokemon. Unfortunately, I'm also evil, it seems like. Get rid of Belly Drum. Because I'll never use that. I'll probably need Surf on somebody as well. Also probably need Strength eventually, but whatever. Power Punch. No. Surf. I'm not an Idipt. Okay, I might be an Idipt. Also calling me an idiot? How dare you? How dare you call me an idiot? I'll have you know. Yeah, that's fine. I'll let that slide. This time. Alright, the Toad can now have... get rid of Protect. That was only for when I was grinding. Because I grinded on the Triple Battle Cafe. Use protect to keep him from dying. What else do we got? Bulldoze? No. Swords Dance? No. Yep, well, it's not so much data mining, it's that they found a... I think it's that they found a copy of the original one. Flamethrower, taunt, Brick Break. Brick Break might not be bad. Give the toad Brick Break. In fact, everybody get Brick Break! Why not? Garchomp can have Brick Break. Which isn't that surprising. I mean, why not just make it Heracross, right? Toad's kind of got equal stats across the board. It's a little bit upset that we don't have Waterfall, or not Waterfall, but Rain Dance, or whatever it's called that makes the rain happen. Drizzle. Yep. And that's probably why they got rid of it, because it just looked like Ditto. Let's get rid of... probably Dragon Rush. Yeah. It's hard, but it will always miss. Good attack, though. 75% accuracy? Bit iffy for me. Let's see, did I have anything else? Bulldoze. Dig, I guess. Can go on G-Jaw. And enemies in the Pokemon League are going to have Earthquake. Let's do Bulldoze. Because unfortunately I don't have another ground attack for G-Jaw. Gosh dang it, G-Jaw! Why don't Garchomp naturally learn Earthquake? What's wrong with this picture, dude? Seriously, I don't understand. It's so weird. Any of these Pokemon in real games? Maybe? They definitely won't look the same, and even if they did, I'm pretty sure nobody would really notice unless they specifically mentioned that these were the ones in the blah 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 blah. But they probably won't do that. G-Jaw Poison Jab. Get rid of Slash. I mean, no reason to have Slash, right? I wish somebody had Strength. Because then I think I need Strength to get Earthquake, but... Too lazy, we'll live with Bulldoze, I guess. So there's our team. Why am I here? I did not even notice I was in the wrong spot. Yeah, that's... honestly, that's kind of the biggest issue with them giving Mega Evolutions to some Pokemon. Is that really does just kind of say, and now this Pokemon cannot evolve ever. Because otherwise, what's the point of the Mega? Unless they just decided, oh yeah, the Mega Evolutions for the Pokemon are now just evolutions. Okay. What's power creep? Nah, they wouldn't do that, would they? Also, one thing I forgot to ask last time we were here before I did my grinding was, what level do you guys want me to grind to? Because the problem is, I think I want to be 65 for the Elite Four. Or at least 63? Problem is, I left everybody at 60 because that was at the level that we were at. Well, everyone except for, believe it or not, Altair, because Altair just kind of lucked into leveling extra. Everyone else is right around 60, 61. Yeah, Duck, you would say that even if I was level 40. I need to actually heal because I noticed that Einstein was not at full HP. Hey, come on, Duck. I know that. Trying to lie to me. Trying to get shenanigans out of me. That's fine. I know. Don't worry, Duck. It's fine. Sometimes I do need to push so I'm not over-prepared sometimes. Other times... stop pushing me into things I'll obviously die. Just because you want a Pokemon to die. Because I don't want a Pokemon to die. Okay? Alright. To victory! Open the fancy door. Because all Pokemon games need fancy doors to get into the Elite Four and the Victory Road. Have they always had fancy doors? Gen 1 had fancy doors. We have not done Victory Road. We can also catch a Pokemon in Victory Road. There's that. And you know what Pokemon lives in Victory Road that we could catch? A Floatzel. Which comes up as we have actually caught it because I may have accidentally caught it, if you remember correctly. Who's in the front? Only one. Alright, Alonza? Alonza! Coldheart's in the front and has to fight their evolution. I don't think this is gonna work for them. And they're the same level. But I've got Brick Break! I don't think it matters. It probably also has Brick Break. I'm gonna Brick Break it. I'm somehow faster than it. Dead. See? We don't need Weavile. We're perfectly fine. That actually is weird that, one, I was faster, and two, that, yeah. Alright, what do we get? What's our final catch of the run? I should have done this last time, but... Ooh! Licky tongue. I'm okay with this. You got beef and now I'm jealous. Alright, let's, you know what? We'll start off smart and just use one of the... I don't have a quick ball anymore. We'll throw a nest ball. Just give it that first turn try. Because that's how it works. First turn you have additional chance to catch Pokemon, right? Aw, man. Oh, Lickitung. I remember teaching you Explosion. Or is it Self-Destruct? I don't remember. Because it was funny, and it made me laugh. Let's put in Kevin Durant. Is Kevin Durant... Who's this? What is Kevin Durant's weaknesses? Is he only weak... Well, is she only weak to fire? I don't know. Crunchitize it. It should live a crunchy. Yeah, it lives a Crunchitize, no problem. Yeah, 4 times the fire. But 4 times the fire is 4 times the fire. I just mean, does it have any other weakness? Let's crunch it again. Why not? I'm afraid of a crit from the other attacks might kill it. Double Screeched. I'm switching. Steel resists flying, yes. I'm trying to think. Bug is weak to... doesn't Bug resist ground? I think? Let's put in Einstein now. Bug doesn't resist ground? Okay. I wasn't sure. Because, hey, I can't know all the Pokemon typings. You know, now I'm going... I don't know. Oh no, it hurts so bad. Ah. Let's see. No, doesn't it? Are you sure? Pretty sure Bug resists ground. Like, I'm almost 100% sure now that I think about it. Because I know that Beedrill only takes neutral damage from it. Try a Dust Ball. I still have the Pokemon page pulled up. Let me pull up Durant. Durant 632. Hey, we got the Lickitung! I'm busy looking at other things, dang it. Ground is 1 times damage. Bug resist ground. I thought so. But at the same time, I'm not surprised when I'm wrong on those kind of things. Its tongue is twice the length of its body. In other words, it probably is very dry and can't ever put it in its mouth. Otherwise, that's really painful, probably. So, licky tonguey, licky tongue. Who wants to name this licking man? Mr. Tongue! All about that tongue. That color, that. Yep, just fire. We got Duck. Pokemon Girl's still here. And Pika, you still here? I'll put you both on here, or tentatively. Anybody else still hanging about? Yeah, looking at Durant's weakness. Resistant to normal. 4 times fire. Neutral to water, electric. Water resist to grass. Resists ice. Neutral to fighting. Immune to poison. Neutral to ground. Flying. Half psychic. Half bug. Neutral to rock. Ghost. Half dragon. Neutral to dark. And half from steel and fairy. So yeah, only fire. Nobody else here? Are we looking at only Duck? Only Duck gets to name the Licky Tongue. He's actually already pretty much leveled to be on the team if necessary. It's kind of nice to know. Something super shenany happens. Well, I guess. Hey Duck, what do you want to name the Lickitung? Give it a spin just so you see it. Hey look! There's the wheel! Woo! It's yellow like a rubber ducky. Rubber ducky, you're... Okay, done. 7-Up! Busy? Alright, 7... Space... up. Bam! 7-Up! He's very busy. And also doesn't have caffeine in him. Because in general, clear sodas do not have caffeine. Which means I'm okay to drink them. Because I still don't drink much in the way of caffeine anymore. Alright, I think I'm going to take Cold Heart out of the front. Even though Cold Heart's probably a good lead. I'm going to put the Toad in the front. Only because I know that there are a lot of ground Pokemon in here. And also exploding Pokemon. I don't want to deal with... Art. Fine, I'll deal with you. Don't want to teach anybody Rack Smash. Even though I could immediately just get rid of it, but eh. Lazy! Bence! Bence? Okay, Bence. Barry B. Benson? Who's that? Why is that a name in my head? I don't even know. Bam. The Toad does not care about your steel ground snake. He does, however, care about your Electrode, even though it can't explode. Electrode, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey. We're gonna go with G-Jaw. That's right! Thank you. That's why that's a thing, because memes. Because I know it because of memes. Also, I have to say, because I replaced the light bulbs finally in my light fixture, it's a lot lighter in here. Although it also makes it like, hey look, half my face is really light, half my face isn't. It's okay. I'll fix this eventually. I bought a small lamp that should be able to fix it. Ooh, how eerie. What does that even do? Lower my special attack? Yeah. Oh no! It used light screen to cut my special attack damage in half. And then it cut my special attack in half! Smart dude. Just noticed, Kevin Durant's kind of standing outside of his thing, and so is G-Jaw. What? Select G-Jaw. Drink him a little. There we go. Can't go poking out of your box. Crazy dude. Punch the Kangaskhan, G-Jaw! Bam! Oh. And then G-Jaw died. Nope. G-Jaw is in fact still alive. And going to punch the Kangaskhan. No, I'm not. We're going to go with Kevin Durant. Reason being is, I don't want to risk any exploding death balls. By that I mean speed ties or some other shenanigan. Kevin Durant doesn't care. she's amazing. Look at her. Seriously. Durant is one of those Pokemon I feel like people just don't like, and I don't know why. Oh well. Not allowed to know these things, I guess. X-Skizzer. Sublime. I mean, I guess because its 3 abilities are kind of meh. Like, you've got Hustle as probably its best ability. But with Hustle, I guess you're forced to use the accuracy item, Wide Lens, so that it doesn't miss. But hey, seems like it deals plenty of damage. That's aren't bad, I don't think. Alright. Who's still in the front? The Toad? The Toad's fine. Jija's already at half HP. Oof. But I don't want to pull the usual fight one dude, run away, like I usually do. You know, there are a lot of dudes here. I want to get... There's someone that heals me here. I don't know where they are, but if I can find them and just kind of progressively go through the zone with that knowledge in mind, then that's kind of what my plan is. Alright, do I go over there or over there? I'll go over here. Someone's out. Okay. I chose poorly. The soup. Well, how dare you taunt me with your soup? And to be fair, I had a bacon pizza that I bought from Walmart, so it's not exactly like my dinner was something spectacular. Ooh, Zuelos. We could have had another dragon. I don't need more dragons. Just ice beam this dragon. Make it dead. Frost lasers from the Toad. Not quite enough. And of course its Dragon Rush will hit. Owie. Ow. 75 accuracy equals 75% of my life. Not exactly, but close enough! Like 2/3 of my life, not the point. Point is, dying. The Toad out of the front. I guess? Kevin Durant? He seems safe to put in the front. Speaking of which, I really do actually just need to look at everybody's stats. I don't know off the top of my head. Just the champion uses one. Okay, so I got buff, speed, debuffed attack. Good defense on Kevin Durant. Otherwise, the speed and defense, the speed and attack are good. Jijaw is a Durgan. Inflated stats. Einstein's got boatloads of defense and pretty good attack as well. It's not bad on special defense. Waldo's got all that HP and big hits. Not the missed opportunity. Why would you say that every elite needs to do it? I mean, I guess it would work. The Toad's just 100 across the board, and Cold Heart's super fast and hits okay. Kevin Durant is... Wait. Is Kevin Durant faster than Jijaw? Ah! Kevin Durant's faster than Jijaw. That surprises me. Because Dragon are usually stupid. By usually, I mean they are. Excuse me, sir. What the... Hey! I don't want to use an HM! Pokemon, why do you still have these? Yeah, they are pretty fast. Well, most insects are kind of fast. But it just surprises me that he is so fast. Well, she is so fast. Little skiddly bug. With guillotine! And then you died. Goodbye. Oh. If only Einstein didn't need the wide lens. Only Einstein didn't need his glasses. Or her glasses. Their glasses. Oh, I hop across here. Sir! That was rude. Wait. Okay, if it's a psychic now that I think about it, Kevin Durant's in the front. You can't stop me, William! You and your Espeon. You can't stop Kevin Durant. And now it'll never hit again. Yeah, pretty much. Who's the X-Skizzer? Outspeed the Espeon and destroy it. Nice twin-tailed fox you got there. It's dead. Cat, fox, canine thing. You're weird feline canine. Not even the correct direction. Where the crap am I going? It's another girder! You know what we must do? More guillotines. Guillotine! Aw. Upsetting. Ow. Okay, fine, we'll just run. I just wanted to guillotine another girder. That's so much to ask. Yeah, pretty much. But let's not forget that, personally, I like foxes. I like the general, design of a fox. I say design. Nature designed foxes! No. Technically, yes, but no. I mean, yes, but no, and sort of, I don't know. I like how foxes look. I don't know if design's the correct choice of word. How would, I need strength. No! I actually need it. Aw, man. Alright. Hearts. Who's gonna learn strong? It's up higher. Okay, everybody can learn strength. Who's got a bad enough move pool to want strength? I can teach it to a Pokemon that has a TM True, and then I can just get rid of it. I believe... Give it to the Toad. Actually, know what I could do? Yeah, give up on learning strong. You could give it to G-Jaw. Because G-Jaw has Bulldoze, and... Bulldoze is only, 10 power higher. Even with Stab. Or I could get rid of Poison Jab. Let's just get rid of Poison Jab. It's not like G-Jaw's gonna be fighting any fairies anytime soon. And if he is, I'm in trouble. Because that is the one type I don't think I will mess up when it comes to fairies. Is fairies having extra damage to Durgans. Watch this not even be the correct direction, and I taught him that for no reason. Can I walk behind them? I can. I do not like those double fights with those two kind of guys. What do we got out here? Item! Full restore! Okay. Okay. I'll take a rare candy, I guess. Last minute level up for somebody. I'm not gonna fight the double battle. Not when my team's already at half HP. Yep, hello. What's this? Is it a Woobat? Is it a shiny Woobat? What was a Graveler doing on the ceiling? I'm asking too many questions. But no, seriously, why was a Graveler on the ceiling? That's what I want to know. No! Not when I'm at half HP! Like, literally, my team is at half HP, Duck. If I wasn't at half HP, sure. But I am, so no. And especially since I'm fairly certain we're almost to somebody who can heal me. I remember it's her. No, I think it's her. Spider Graveler. Hello, miss. Thank you. Now I'll go do it just for you. Beware Spider Graveler. That's what we learned today. Should teach somebody Rock Smash just to get into there. I think there's something good there. And Rock Smash isn't as painful as other moves. Does whatever Spider Graveler does. He's a Graveler and a Spider. We should have caught him. Alright, who's gonna participate in double battle? We got Smart Guy and Fighting Guy. So... Let's go with Kevin Durant. And... G-Jaw? Let's go with G-Jaw. See? I'm doing it. We're perfecting our teamwork to challenge the champion. Dudes, that's... I don't think you can 2-on-1 the champion. Doesn't work that way. Also, they're both fighting and psychic. How rude. I want to see crap. Look it up. It might be a thing. Alright. When in doubt, guillotine! No. That's not a time for guillotines. Even though it almost always is a time for guillotines. Let's go with X-Scissor... Actually... Yeah, let's go with X-Scissor. No, let's go with Iron Head. Because they're all going to deal the same damage. It's just that one is at least neutral. Honey paying meal ticket. Ooh. Kill him. Kill the one with high special defense. Nice. Can I have donuts? Now that I think about it, I haven't had a donut in quite a long... Well, I haven't actually bought a donut for myself in years. But at work, I have gotten a few donuts before. It's because people bring in donuts occasionally. But, now I want a donut. Donuts. Yeah, it's easy for me now, but you have to remember that all my Pokemon are now at full HP, so I'm much more comfortable. Also, I would not have put G-Jaw in, because G-Jaw was just in the green. Kevin Durant was also in the yellow, so I would not have put both these Pokemon in. It would have been harder. Let's be honest, Kevin Durant's doing pretty darn good. Now, because I said that, Kevin Durant's going to be the first one to die to something stupid. That's how this goes, right? Mike says something, and then ends up just eating his own words. This Pokemon's doing better than I hoped, and it dies. And remember, still no Gen 1 represent on this team. Even though I would have been fine with evolving Poliwhirl into Poliwrath. Let's be honest, nobody ever used Poliwrath in Gen 1 anyway. Actually, is an Iron Head just neutral? Yeah. You can't roll out Kevin Durant. How about X-Scissor? Okay, that's... So Fairy resists Bug. Did not know that, honestly. It's a weird thing for Fairy to resist. The more you know. Now that makes me wonder, why does Fairy resist Bug? What sense does that make? I'm pretty sure water doesn't resist Bug. More Iron Heads! Smash! Also, if Kevin Durant lives to the champion, Kevin Durant's going to be able to just destroy Gardevoir. And that's great. Because that's going to be her Mega, and I don't think it has the best defense. It has super high special defense. But Iron Head is not going to care. Alright, let's get Rock Smash on somebody. Cold Heart, why not? You had it before, you can have it again. And we can get rid of Brick Break, I guess. I wish I had, like, Night Slash or something on Cold Heart. He's so nice, but no! Never learned it! Instead just slashes people. Yep, Gardevoir is Fairy now. Funny how I remember Gardevoir's Fairy, but I don't remember that Ralts is Fairy. Ooh. Holy crap, a $2 bus ride? What is this, the inner city? Either way, still, nice bus. And heck, when I took the bus, it was only $1. That's when I lived in Seattle. Let me see if I have any hold items for anybody. I think G-Jaw's holding the Lucky Egg still, so... Just to keep him leveling, because he levels slow. Grass, no. Herb removes infatuation. Meh. Boost the power of bug moves? Sure. Kevin Durant can have that, unless I have one for steel or something. Sea incense. Can go to the toad. Now I don't know what everybody else is holding. Everybody holding. Items. That's all fine. Hooray! Mike, wait a second! You said you wanted to meet me on a cliff. We're near a cliff. So what are we going to do? I'm going to push you off. But first we fight, and then I push. Ah. It's $1.75 for you? Also, paying bus fare is really annoying. Because, hey, Brenna, how you doing? Alright, Meowstick. Well, I got bad news for you, Meowstick. Kevin Durant. Pretty bad news for you. Because she is going to X-Gizzer you. Oh, that's fake out. Oh no! 7 damage. Now I'm going to X-Gizzer you. Hmm? No, I'm not going to kill all her Pokemon. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to make them faint, put them in the Pokeballs, then just kind of store them in my backpack and give them to a foster care. Also, you are not fighting the only thing you are weak to. I'm not smart, but I'm not that stupid. Let's go the Toad. I won't kill Kevin Durant. She's so far doing fantastic, though. Boom. Disney classic game. Ooh. Wait. I saw you say something about that in the Discord, but I didn't actually look at it because I didn't have time. I was trying to fix my computer because Windows updates are dumb. So they're re-releasing are they re-releasing them for purchase, or are they just going to be free downloads or something? Because the Lion King game, at least for the SNES, I streamed that already. If you happen to be here for that, and I beat the crap out of that game. It's gonna be on Switch. Oh my, it's secrets, and down goes my ice beam damage. Should be fine. It's almost fine. But now we switch, because this burn stinks. We'll switch to... Einstein? No, we'll switch to... Yeah, Einstein. I was going to switch to Waldo, but Waldo would have been a bad idea. Yeah, I like the Lion King game for the SNES. And also, I've heard very good things about the Aladdin one, but I never actually played it myself. Funny thing is, I mentioned this when we did stream Lion King, but wow. I am still amazed that people were like, this is one of the harder classic games out there, and I look and it's like, okay, there's like 2 points in that game that's really dumb. One happens right at the start, and the other one happens right towards the end. I mean, the maze, the second to last level also kind of sucks, but it's not as bad as the fire level where you just die. Okay, if you're worried about a Gyarados using Dragon Dance, easy way to fix it is use Kevin Durant. Who do we want to use against Greninja? I mean, Waldo can bop a Greninja. Do that. Oh no, against the Gyarados, the Raichu goes good. Or an Emolga. Personally, I like Emolga. Oh no, not Dark Pulse. Slap it in the face. Slap. Also, gotta say, she does not have very good Pokemon to fight me. It's really nice. Does your Greninja not have a water move? Like Timon going back and forth over the river? Hmm? Yeah. I did play those. I think they were actually just ports of the Super Nintendo game, minigame collection. Actually, I think the Super Nintendo ported all those to a game, and then you could play them on the Super Nintendo. They were okay. We don't need Heavy Slam. Keep all the moves. You don't need Heavy Slam. I hope we're high enough level for the Elite Four. I'm hoping 62, 63 is about right. Otherwise, we could come back and fight all the trainers and hopefully get to 64, 65. But also, if Pokemon die, then we're in a bit of a bind. Punch it in the face. Oh no, not Swords Dance. Yeah, those... I remember playing, like, I don't know if they came as cereal box, but I do remember, like, a pinball game that I played on the computer that was from, Lion King. It was pretty good. Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Yeah! Oh, Roller Coaster Tycoon. Okay. Question for everybody about Roller Coaster Tycoon if you ever played it. Anytime you played Roller Coaster Tycoon, did you just go into the settings, give yourself the max loan, build your park, and not even worry about the mission? I did. I never actually played the missions. It was just, I build my theme park because I want it to look good, and I always made custom coasters and stuff. What the heck? I don't know of that. Prefer Zoo Tycoon? Never played Zoo Tycoon. Only Tycoon game I really played was Roller Coaster Tycoon. I'm trying to think if I ever played any of the other ones, and I don't think I did. There's Aminimals! Nothing wrong with Aminimals. Go beat the crap out of this Hex Maniac. She looks like she wants to fight. Miss! I'ma fight you. You can see my aura. It's unlucky. I don't like that omen. I have an unlucky aura, apparently. Razia? Razia? Okay, that explains why I have an unlucky aura, because you're gonna taunt me with one of my dead Pokemon. Meanie. Now I just X-Skizzer you. Actually, no. Ghost resist bugs. This is neutral. Fudge. Oh, no! Kevin Durant, no! Fart nugget crap. Wow. I should have known that. I should have known that because that was a thing that it leveled up and could have learned. Oh! I only played the demo of Pajama Sam. Oh man. You know, this is what I get for saying things like, hey, that's great, yay me. Why Kevin Durant? I liked Kevin Durant! Poopy. Get Einstein in? Right? I didn't mean to, Brenna! Now let's go G-Jaw and just Durgan attack it to death. Yeah, we just went over the weaknesses of it. It's only weak to fire. And I'm fighting a grass ghost. And I didn't remember that it learns Flamethrower by level up, which I should have, because I had one. And I even responded to that Pokemon saying, I like this Pokemon. It's doing very good. And then they also died. You know what makes it even worse? You know the slot there, number 2? I'm pretty sure that's where my Gorgeist was, too. I thought it was a number 5, I don't remember. I think it was number 2. Yeah, everyone dies. I shouldn't be used to this fact of the matter. Alright, can I just escape rope out of here? Is that a thing you let me do? Or do I actually have to run? Where are my escape ropes? I know I have some. I always buy some. Whee! Who said the rope could take me off my bike? R.I.P. Kevin Durant. You were too good for this world. Representing the best generation. I guess that's because we can't have more than one representation of it. I don't know, Kevin Durant just kind of killed everything on the way there. Excuse me. Also, I'm going this way because I don't want to run risk of running into more people. F. I need to get an emote that's just F. Not joking, I really do like Durant. One of those Pokemon I feel that just does not get the love it deserves. It makes me sad. Because she was doing great. Running through the victory road, non-stop victory, landed guillotine. Oh, it was great. But she died. That is sad. Goodbye, Kevin Durant. You're speedy, defensive murderer, you. With super angry eyes. Bye-bye. Also, I would have to get it for me to be able to stream at Pokemon Girl, so there's that to keep in mind. Alright, so who's coming on the team? We have... I guess we have another one. We have Lickitung, who's 7-up, who's just about there. 7-up's 58, could easily be leveled up to the point I could toss the EXP share over. Buff special defense, very specially defensive on that guy. Yeah, it's true. So the Pokemon we have choices over is we have Super Meatly, we got Kapow, we've got Altair, and we've got 7-up. These are the 4 Pokemon that are leveled up high enough to be used. The rest of them are way too low, and not quite good there yet. You think 7-up? Have to see what I could teach 7-up. Altair's already higher level than everyone else on my team anyway. Actually tied with Waldo now. So, there's that to keep in mind. Problem is, if we brought Altair, we'd have double dragons, and that's Think bring 7-up? I don't have any 7-up. Crap. I'll bring 7-up. I like the idea. Now we have Gen 1 represent. We're gonna have to fix that. Gonna fix this as soon as I can. Question is, can I fix this now, or do I have to wait until later to fix this? Where is he? Licky-tung. Licky-tongue. Donde es? If love are you, buddy? There's Wigglytuff. Licky-tongue, don't know where he is. There he is, 108. Think I need the tutor to evolve 7-up? Okay. Yeah, we need rollout, and I don't know if it learns it any further from here. I think I have 1 heart scale, so I should be able to level up. I mean, evolve. So let's go to the move relearner. Learns around 30. Okay, that makes sense. The move reminder. Let's hope that I do have a hard scale. Otherwise, we are kind of effed. Because I don't have Thief. So I can't even do that. I'd have to catch the Pokemon. The Love Disc. Not there, it's in the house up here. I think so. Right? Old man, do you teach me things? Thank you for the shell bell. Why do I never have Thief? Because I'm not a rogue. Jeez. What do I look like? Obviously, if I were to have a fantasy world class, my class would be wizard. Because I do magic. And I'm also super smart. That's because we had to go back and get it in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire as well. Mostly because I usually miss it. I know, this is the move Deleter. Old man, I want to talk to your wife. They make a good couple. The guy who can't remember anything and the lady who remembers everything. Makes perfect sense to me. Yep, I want 7 Up. To remember a rollout. I'm Aladdin. But Aladdin's a rogue. I'm not a rogue. At least I think he would be. I don't know. Maybe. Get rid of Reach, I guess. Not like I'm going to keep rollout for very long. I'm going to keep it for 1 level, and then get rid of it. Promptly. Speaking of 1 level, because I am horrendously lazy, I actually think it's over here. Oh, I have 2. Aha! Bam! How's Aladdin a rogue? Because he's a street rat. He's a thief. How isn't he a rogue? He's a dashing rogue. You Prince Ali, sung by Will Smith. Prince Ali, Ali, Obabwa. Don't ask me. Don't make me sing Disney songs. Don't worry, we have a good Wi-Fi signal now. That joke has never been made before. Also, I love Licky Licky. He's just the definition of derp. And I love him. Which is sad because we had derp and derp died. We're gonna have double derp. Like a Nickelodeon show. Alright, plump boy. He's my big old boy. Where's he a girl? I don't remember. Never seen the original Aladdin? Really? That's surprising. This guy needs a hug. Problem is he'd probably lick ya. Alright, let's see. What can we give Licky, 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 Licky? Get power up punch. Probably not bad. I actually don't know Licky Licky stats. Are you physically offensive? Specially offensive? Or are you just want to lick that ice cream cone really bad? Kind of all over the place, just slow. Good special defense, though. So, any real move's probably fine on Licky Licky. Sadly, I can't give it return because it doesn't love me. Let's see. Bulldoze, Swords Dance, Thunderbolt. You can have Thunderbolt. Why not? A Thunderbolt here or there might be useful. Get rid of Rollout, because it's really bad. Twitch just decided to explode. Yikes. Exploding Twitch. Okay, Thunderbolt. True. Missed what I said in the past minute. Well, it's not like I said anything important, do I ever? Flamethrower, okay. I don't remember when it came out. I know that it came out when I was but a wee lad. And I watched it, and it was great, and I was happy. Power Whip, which is not a bad attack. Get rid of Ring Out. Ring Out! And 91 does sound about right, but I don't know. I do not know. I can get Ice Beam, too? Can I get any good physical attack? Nope, not really. So with that in mind, I guess Licky Licky's going to be a special attacker. I was born in 1990. That's why I'm 29 years old. Oh boy. I am an old man! Fear me in my old manness. Get rid of Refresh. Look at them types. Ice, Electric, Grass, and Fire. That's some awesome coverage you got there, 7-Up. Although, I'll be honest, I do not like Power Whip because it doesn't hit at 100% accuracy. If I get you something else, I'd be very happy. Not Bulldoze, though. I can just get you Strength. You know what? I'm gonna just get you Strength. 92? Okay. That sounds right, too. I'm gonna give 7-Up Strength. It's because Power Whip drives me nuts. Who's 18? What? Who's 18? Not me. I was 18 11 years ago. I still lived in Ohio. And then I moved to Seattle, Washington. He was a skater boy. She said, see ya later, boy, and stuff. I really want strong instead of power whip. Yeah. So we need strength just in case as an HM anyway. Now I can get rid of it on G-Jaw. Because G-Jaw definitely does not need it. There might have been. I think I'll always know about... The one little factoid I'll always remember nowadays about the original Aladdin movie is that it was, if I remember correctly, it was Disney's first movie with 3D animation. And that was the carpet. Carpet is 3D. Very neat. I have another heart scale. Nope. Well, of course it does. Not quite everything, just most things. Most things that you really care about. There you go, G-Jaw. You can have Aerial Ace. I don't think so. Disney owns your soul. There's the problem with 7-Up, is I don't know if I have a good thing to give 7-Up as a hold item now. Except our new mouse. I don't think he's a new mouse. He's an old mouse. Unless he's been cloned. Oh my god, Mickey Mouse is a clone. Not surprise me, honestly. Alright, let's get rid of the duck. Grab back good old Cold Heart. Who's going to be amazing. Let's see if I can give 7-Up a good hold item. Gel Bell might not be bad. Is it a new map? Yeah. Judging your age based on Disney movies. Wonder where I would be. Wonder if there was a 90s Disney movie. They will eventually, though. You and I both know it. So does just about everyone else. Let's give you the Shell Bell. I really don't have anything much better for 7-Up. I just noticed we have, like, 3 portly Pokemon. Like, the Toad's kind of chunky. 7-Up's kind of chunky. And, fudge. Why can I... Kid! Don't do this to yourself. Boy, that's a bad idea. I did not heal. Well, goodbye, Pidgey. Ooh, boy. This poor kid. Oh, that poor Metapod. Squish. Okay. You know what? Before I go back to the Victory Road, I guess. Quick question. Can I get Garchompite or whatever it's called anywhere? Or is that not until post-game? If I could snag that, I would snag that for the Elite Four. I'm pretty sure I don't have it. It's actually at Victory Road? Okay. Goody. Okay, let's actually heal before we do that. Wait, are they actually going to be remasters, Pokemon Girl, or are they going to just be re-releases? That is usually a very big issue that some games like that tend to have, is, we'll just re-released the game and now it's crap. Or we remastered the game and now it's crap. I'm just reminded of Secret of Mana, which, to be fair, affected me not at all, because I do not like that game. But it was bad. I watched the gameplay, even compared to the original, it was bad. What other 90s Disney game do you want remastered? You know, they should remaster the Toy Story games from the PlayStation. Some of those were pretty dang good. Well, you have the trailer in the Discord. I could watch it there. It's just, we're kind of in the middle of a stream, and I'll watch it afterwards. Let's go. Yeah, because money does not mean power. Money just means you got a lot of money. Actually, you know what I'm going to do first? Take the lucky egg and put it over on 7-Up. Just so that 7-Up can catch up faster. Alright. Now's a chance for a live-action Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie. Why is that not a thing already? Just, no, seriously. Why is that not already a thing? That actually feels like it wouldn't be bad. It might not be good, but I don't think it would be bad. It would be mediocre, which is fine. Mediocre things are occasionally pretty good. It's a Noibit! I'm gonna destroy it. Destroy the Noibit. The other dragon Pokemon that people for some reason also seem to forget. Because Hollywood's a bunch of cowards. True. Ooh. I don't think what else they had. I would watch a live-action Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie as well. Especially if they found a way to give the characters ridiculous hair. Because if there's one thing Yu-Gi-Oh! Does good, ridiculous hair. Yeah, I like Noibat too, but it is one of those Pokemon I feel like they just kind of, oh yeah, Noibat's a thing, and now nobody really ever thinks about it. Even if you mention Dragon Pokemon, I feel like Noibat's one of the ones that people forget exist. Kind of like how they always seem to forget Dragalge. What is it with people forgetting Gen 6's Dragons? And also, I might be lumping a lot of people into a group. Probably isn't actually accurate. Eee. Not that way. Got it. Yikes. Disney, don't be crazy. Don't ruin your brand. Alright, I want the item. I want the item. It might heal me. What is it with Spider Graveler? It says you need the upgraded Mega Ring. There's an upgraded one? How do you get upgraded? Oh. Hello, miss. Yeah, if I can't get Garchomp, that kind of... Inga? Inga's an interesting name. It makes me think of a show that I've watched recently. An Animu, where there was a character named Inga and they were weird. That's all I'm going to say about that. Spider Graveler is the new stream mascot. Ah! Fart nuggets. Screw you and your freaking fire body! Burning me in one attack. 30% chance my butt. More like 100% chance, because I'm terrible. Beauty and the Beast, Pinocchio, Pocahontas, Jungle Book. Wow. I did not know about all those being live action. Wait, they made a live action Pocahontas? Seen the anime movie Your Name? No. I have not. I've not heard of it either. To be fair, I'm not usually a movie guy. I might have seen something about it, but it's one of those that, oh yeah, this is a thing, and then my brain immediately deleted it from its databanks. Do I not have a burn heal? Nope. I do not. You can have that. Special defense. You can have that, I guess. What else I got? Calcium. You can have that. Protean. You can have that. Turn. You can have that. Oh, you can't have that. Then you can have that. HP up. You can have that. And that's all my drugs. Alright, so I guess G-Jaw's coming out of the front because G-Jaw's on fire. And I don't have a proper way to get rid of said fire. go with Cold Heart, I guess. If we can do any random battles, at least Cold Heart can run. Item. Burn Heal. Dragon Fang. Actually, not bad either. Oh, you're talking about... Okay. Sorry. Was it any good? Item. That's a good item. More of those, please. Like, 10 more of those. Sir? Are you just, like, being the guardian of the way out? Wait. Ariel's being black? I mean, okay. To be fair, if you asked me if mermaids were a thing, I'm pretty sure that they would have tan skin. Because it wouldn't make sense for them to have white skin. Because the sun kind of reflects in the water, and you would kind of, you know, get a little bit tanned or sunburnt if you had normal people skin. Then again, what do I know? Maybe mermaids would actually have, like, some sort of special goop that covers their skin so they don't sunburn. Is a rapper now. I mean, to be fair, she always did sing a lot, so... Rap's not out of the question. Hit it with Ice Shard. Oh, ice. Kabam. That was not a lot of damage. Ow. That, however, was a lot of damage. Okay, then. 7-Up! You're up! Let's send you in your first fight against, essentially, the stream mascot. You can do it. Oh, boy. Oh, fine. Totally fine. Burn the crap out of it, 7-Up. Uh-oh. Burn the crap out of it, 7-Up, or we're in a bit of a sticky wicket here. Did not burn the crap out of it enough, 7-Up. Now you die in the next attack, so I have to switch to Einstein. True. He's sticking all his transparent white, yeah. But I don't think they live that deep, because if you notice in any sort of, like, mermaid-type media, you can all... Ah! Okay, then. Waldo. Maybe. Scales are different than skin. I don't know how scales work. Come on, Waldo, you can take this hit. Not half HP. Fudge. It's fine, we've got Fake Out for this. Die. Good. That was scary. That was scary. Dolphin likes it. Yeah, that would make sense. I don't know. Mermaids are weird. The entire concept of them is just kind of weird. Fascinating, but that's just because I'm a fantasy type stuff like that junkie. And that kind of stuff I think is really neat. But, yeah. Everybody had almost dead. We got the toad looking good. But that's really about it. I think we just actually go. I might... Get off the bike. Take this nice and slow. Not run into anybody. Like that lady. Oh, there's nothing behind her. Okay. Ah. That's a good reason to want them remastered. Yes and no, technically, Duck? I say yes. Okay, I can't actually do that. I don't have Waterfall. Not teaching anybody Waterfall, though. Okay, we have to fight people. We're leaving. Escape rope, where are you again? There you are. Whew. Yeah, pretty much. That's how that thing kind of works. But at the same time, it's still a fascinating mythology to think about. I'm trying to think. There's another mythological creature like mermaid. I'm trying to think what it is that is also fascinating, but I feel like doesn't get as much pop culture referencing. Sailor had its way with a fish, and that happened. Also, don't question how breeding with a mermaid happens. A siren? Sirens are neat. Like the idea of mermaids versus sirens and how they're different in certain things. Sometimes they're the same thing is also awesome. Don't care about the Barbie. Ah. You still want that one made too, right, Pokemon? If you could have your choice, you'd want them all available in current consoles. It'd be nice. Banshees? Banshees are neat too, but less so. Like, okay. We're going into like spooky things like Banshees. What is it called? Fudge, I can't remember what it's called. Like, Japanese culture especially, and Japanese, Chinese, and Korean culture, and just a lot of Asian culture for that matter. India has a lot of fun ones too, but what I mean is they have a lot of, like, spiritual type things like that, like Banshees, but a lot more interesting. I can't think of any of their names off the top of my head, though. Yukioni? Maybe. Like... Hmm? Oh, you mean Selkies? I actually know that one, Brenna. Those are called Selkies. They can also... They can only go to land if they take off their seal fur type stuff. And then they are actually ladies underneath. Selkies are also just fascinating. Like, interesting thing, if you want me to get into that one. Yeah, the ice creature Frostlass is based on his I don't remember what that one's called, but the ice one for that is neat. But Selkies, if you want to know, if you don't know, Selkies they essentially look like seals, but they also act a lot of the times like sirens or mermaids, so they will attract people essentially to their doom. But if you happen to come across a Selkie who is on land, or happens to not have its, like, its seal skin on, and you take it, it will do anything to get it back. Nothing violent, believe it or not, but it will essentially force itself into servitude until it gets that back. Because it can't do anything without it. Also, Ariados. There's the actual spider, not Spider Graveler. I feel cheated. Wham! You know we wanted Spider Graveler. Is there an item over here? A long way to walk for a whole lot of nothing. Yep, Wendigos are really spooky. Yeah, don't eat each other, otherwise you'll become a Wendigo. And yeah, wasn't there a game that came out recently that had stuff to do, that had some, like, lore stuff about Wendigos? Yukiona? Yeah. The beautiful ice siren that lures people to their death. To their frozen death. Until dawn, that's what it is, thank you. It was a horror game that it was revealed to have Wendigos. Spoiler, I guess. It's a spooky game. I don't play spooky games, so there. In case you were curious about that, no, I am not going to play that game. I don't like horror games. I like horror movies. Pet Sematary has one, but sorta, kinda, not really. I was not on that ledge, Firo. Get out here. I'm gonna ice beam the crap out of you. Because you did that. Because you deserve it. Jerk. Ice beam! Pew! Oh. It's fast. And deals no damage. Okay. It lives. but will still probably deal no damage. Yeah. Well, you can always get... It's not so much that the console will die, it's more along the lines that the cartridges might die. Like, the cartridge batteries might die, and then you're kind of in an issue with that as well, Pokemon Girl. Like, you can always buy one of the consoles that are like that. Yeah, it is. I don't remember what it is either. It's just the idea that having a mouth on the back of your head and spooky. Alright, let's get somebody else in the front. Get Cold Heart in front, why not? Yeah, that too. To be fair, I can work on TVs for a long time. Because, where is it? This? No, it's not that. This? No, it's not that. I don't know where it went. Point being, when I bought my capture card, I bought a thing so that I can turn RGB cables into HDMI cables. So, I can still plug stuff in. Trevenant, eh? Ah. Punch it in the face! Punch it in the face! Nice punch. Talking about Disney and mythical monsters. Like, okay. I love myths and legends and just all that stuff. Especially the mythical creatures that spawn. Especially if you look into things and you try and figure out, okay, what is it that made whoever thought this up think this up? And it's really neat. Gigalith. Gonna hit me with a rock attack. I believe G-Jaw resists rock? G-Jaw, do you have something that could hit it? Not really. Also, I need a special attacker, I guess. Send out 7-Up! 7-Up can take care of Gigalith! 7-Up only has special attacks and strength. When did we start talking about Kingdom Hearts? What? Why are we talking about Kingdom Hearts now? I didn't even see what attack it did. All I know is that it apparently missed. Ice Beam! Oh. That might be what it did. Yeah, well, I assume HDMI cables will be a thing for a while. I don't know if there's anything that people do different. Wow. Huh. Disney and myth... Oh, you're right. Apparently, this is just Kingdom Hearts. Disney and mythical creatures. Amazing how that works out. I guess you can't do it. Let's get in the Toad. Your mind instantly went to Hercules. I like Hercules. I like the movie Hercules. I think Disney's movies is good. Even though there are some parts that's like, why would you do this? You kind of ruined the whole idea of Hercules. Weirdo. Surfatize it. Die. Uh-oh. Miss! Didn't miss. Not dead! That also works, the not being dead part. Because now it is, in fact, the dead. I think of another mythical creature. I don't know. Also, on the note of mythological creatures or legendary creatures, etc., 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 what is it with, like, pop culture media and taking them and just making them all female? I mean, a lot of them aren't, and they don't have to be. The only representations you ever see in freaking... in pop culture are they're always females. Like, come on, dude! We don't need that all the time. Ugh. Oh well. Yeah, complaints. Especially since there are some male things that also would be neat to see more often in pop culture, but oh well. Ooh, I like that Pokemon. I'm gonna punch it in the face. Because there's one good news, that I can punch it in the face. Things that go bump in the night is different. Yeah. True, Brenna, but And also, to be fair, it's not like I don't watch a lot of those kind of things that they do with that. It's just the problem is, it does upset me when they get it wrong more than anything. Punch it in the face! There's the crit. Alright. Also, there's some fun little thing. Another, I guess, not really a creature so much. Scantily clad Mothman. Oh my, duck! Ah. That's one way to easily find stuff, Pokemon Girl. Let's get in Waldo. We'll have fat guy versus fat guy. But, I don't know. You know, something that I always feel like anime especially does very poorly. Not really a creature type thing, but like elves. They always do elves very poorly. He was like, oh look, they're all women and they're busty and they're sexy. He's like, no! Elves in almost every actual thing that you can find on it in a book, and not that kind of stuff that's meant to be like sex selly stuff, is they are almost gender neutral. There's males and female, but they look almost the same. And it's kind of funny. That's kind of the joke between a lot of fantasy type things with that is elves you can't tell the men from the women. Dwarves you can't tell the women from the men. Which makes that, I always find that thing funny, but they nowhere ever capitalizes on that funniness. But then again, maybe I see hilarity in things other people don't. I don't know. Let's go Jija. Yeah, it's more fantasy. Well, I like fantasy things. Durgans are cool. Sometimes I like different representations of Durgans. On that note, I recently rewatched Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, and that's fun. It's just a fun show. That kind of random tangent, but yeah, it's fun. I feel like sometimes they focus a little bit too hard on the, oh, this is sexy stuff. It's like, sure, whatever. Sharknado. I don't know if that's a monster movie so much as, hey, look, we got access to a funny idea and it worked. Freaking Skarmories. As long as it doesn't have Roost or something. Yeah. And Storm, now you know how dwarfs work. Because yes, female dwarfs usually grow beards. It's really funny. Yeah, there's no such thing as so bad it's good. There's being unironic. There's being just hilarity to watch a dumpster fire. But being so bad it's good is not really a good way to say it. Try doing a platformer? You want me to do another platformer? We just did Sonic. That's a platformer. Ooh, Leviathan. Lavalantas? Are lava tarantulas? Oh! Lava tarantulas. Also, on that note, I still will always say I like the idea of salamanders. Oh crap, it has dazzling. Oh crap, Jija's not dead! Raise the roof! I'm so happy Jija's not dead. Please kill Alakazam. Thank you. Ooh, do a Disney platformer? Another one? Maybe after we're done with Mario and Rabbids. Yeah, Quaylog. We getting Dark Souls all up in here. Not really. Quaylog's a demon, not a lava spider. Let's get Waldo in here. Even if Umbreon has Pursuit, it shouldn't hurt too much. Because Umbreon. Also, we haven't played Dark Souls 1 on stream, so people don't know who Quaylog is. And now I'm toxic. I mean, come on, I know the Dark Souls lore. Quaylog's not a lava spider. Quaylog's a demon because reasons. And then you have Quaylana and... Is it Quaylin? Or Quaylon? I think it's Quaylon. And that is sad. But that's why the Fair Lady's the best. Why do we spell innocent backwards? Sony? Vincent? I don't get it. Why we spell backwards? Town of Salem. Ooh. There's a fun game. And yeah, that is... Hey, we're playing Town of Salem. Quick, spell innocent backwards. I remember that always being the thing people did to test if you were innocent. It's like, that's not hard to do. You literally just wrote innocent. I could type what you just typed. Really dumb. But either way, Town of Salem, you want to know how to win that game? Just make everybody laugh. They won't kill you. That's what I've learned. Either that or play a Silent Bob. Then you don't have to do much. Then again, nowadays people don't even know who Silent Bob is. Wah. Oh, poor me and my old references. Hmm? Oh. I didn't know that. Because that is a thing that people have asked you to do before, and it's like, okay. I don't need anything here. Alright. Time for the elite. You know what we need to do? We need to get our game face on. Let me quickly change my outfit a little bit. Keeping the hat. Want the purple shirt, the blue shirt, or the pink shirt. Kinda like this blue shirt. What pants do we got? We don't want the damaged jeans anymore. Do we want the damaged jeans? Crybaby. Wow. Darn straight with flamboyance. Hey, if we're going into something serious, we need to look good. You feel me? Let's see. We'll go with the... Do we want the blue bag or the red bag? Probably the red bag. And we need the sunglasses now. We've got to be cool. There we go. Good to go. Alright. Heal me, please. Just Jaws, but with a killer octopus. To be fair, I think there were more than one movie that were made just to cash in on the success of Jaws. Like every movie called Jaws that came after the first. That's not nice. I've never seen any of the Jaws movies at all. Alright. No, I don't need to repel. Do I have any items I need to use? I still have the lucky egg on you. I guess I could give you that instead of the shell bell. Give the shell bell back to 7-Up. Do I need PP up on anything? I don't think so. Rare candy can go to... New movie Crawl? No. Let's see, who's got almost no XP and could use this? 7-Up, technically. Let's just give it to 7-Up. Get 7-Up a little bit more ketchup here. Alright. And other than that... Any moves? Let's see, they are... Steel, Water, Fire, and Durgan. Those are the types that we have to go against. So I might get back Bulldoze. Where's Bulldoze? There it is. Oh, you already have Bulldoze G-Jaw? Okay, we're fine. You've got Fire for Steel. Water. Who do we have against water? I've got Thunderbolt on 7-Up. Otherwise, not a whole lot of good things. Nobody can learn Dazzling Gleam for the Durgans. So we're kind of just going to have to power through the dragon one. That's not good. I guess I got Ice Beam. I got Ice. Yeah, we just Ice Beam stuff. Alright. Let's go. Stuck in a crawl space with crocodiles! That sounds really dumb. Also, that did not look like a door. Alright. Gotta go left. Yeah, it really made Shark Hysteria way too high. Alright. I am the illustrious me! Yes, I am! I have pushed everyone who has encountered me off a cliff. Would you like to be pushed off a cliff? Because you look like somebody who just told me you're part of Team Flare, who I had a cliff fall on top of. Because, yeah, they wouldn't meet me near the stuff. Not that I have, no. There might be, but I don't have one. Eh. Alright, what do we got over here? Blazing Chamber, so that's fire. Fire, Dragon, Steel, Water. Which one's going to be the hardest? We should knock out first. Let's knock out Dragon first. Yep. That evolved with no eye. Oh, I remember that being a thing. I swear I also remember it not being critically acclaimed at all. Like, it was considered really bad. Alright. It's time for the Elite Foe. Are you ready? I'm not. I'm currently in panic mode, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Which I guess, you know what? We're going to make a very simple bet here. Because, hey, bets are fun. Will we win? Yes? And no. Easy choice, 50-50 shot if you want to place some of your Pokebucks in this one to see if you win. You can vote yes or no. If we will win the Elite Four. Okay. So the Toad's in front. Do I have something that can power up ice moves? This Ice Beam is going to be spammed. If I had, like, Ice Incense or some crap. Or Ice Plate. That plate... I do. Okay. Give that to the Toad. Yep. Making a risky bet? Oh, don't tell me it's risky after I will figure out what it is. Alright, crazy dragon lady. Ooh. Wait, how's that risky? You vote yes! Yes is the one that we want to happen. Alright. Drosna. Miss, I'm... To be completely honest, I almost never remember your name. It's kind of sad, I know. Of course you start with Dragalge. Fudge. The problem is Dragalge has really high special defense. Let's put it to sleep. Put it to sleep. Yes. I'm not afraid of spamming the crap out of sleep. Hypnosis doesn't hit very often, but when it does, darn straight I'm gonna do it. Look at my big old happy face. Just I'll shoot you with lasers now. You and your massive special defense will probably only deal, like, maybe a quarter. Actually, that wasn't bad. That was a lot more damage than I was thinking it was. Crit, 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 crit. Crit! Ah! It's poison. Yeah, it's poison dragon. I don't have anything good against it other than that. Okay, she's gonna full restore it, so let's put it to sleep again. Don't miss the sleep. Don't miss the sleep. Don't miss the sleep. Don't miss the sleep. Yeah! Woo! Yeah. Can't have real sharks. Can you actually train a shark? I don't think that's actually a thing you can do. I don't think sharks have the ability to be conditioned to be trained. Ice beam! More frost lasers! I don't remember if she has 2 full restores, but I'm gonna bank on 1. Champion probably has 3. She has 2. Fudge. I have enough ethers and elixirs, it's fine. Also, the move like Ice Beam, I can always cheese it and just reteach it. Okay, they have 2? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Uh-oh. The Toad does not care, because he's the Toad. Goodbye. Take that. Yeah, I've got enough elixirs and stuff, and if they're taught with TMs, I should be able to, like, teach another TM over and then reteach it, and it gives it back all of its stuff. And Altaria, but that one also dies to frost lasers! The Toad's faster than all these dragons, and that's really nice. Oh. Fudge. Come on, the Toad. Nice. Now you can probably just surf it. Save those 2 ice beams. Woo! And then it dies. I might need to switch out the Toad. The Toad can't carry us all the way, not at that much HP. Although Noivern's also 4 times weak. Huh. I don't think the Toad's faster than a Noivern, though. That's where the problem here comes in. Yeah. What actually is my speed? 108? Yeah, there's no way I'm faster than Noivern. Noivern's kind of fast, and he's probably going to Boom Burst and kill me. So let's go to Einstein. Einstein be a good idea? Because it's a special... Yeah, let's go to Einstein. Yeah, it's sad, Duck. Oh, that's a Dragon Pulse, not a Boom Burst. That's kind of surprising. Ow! It's fine, Einstein. You can still kill it. You can still do it, Einstein! I believe in you! Die. He's not dead. I wish I had Kevin Durant. Let's get 7-Up in here, I guess. Well, I don't think most people like it. I don't think people most like clowns in the first place. 7-Up doesn't care about your fire! 7-Up will shoot ice lasers! Also, don't like that the Noivern's 65. Nobody on my team's that high. That's bad. Alright, 7-Up. Show them your fizzy death blow. Fizzy doom attack. I don't know. Show them bad jokes! Uh-oh. Well, it's a thing that has superpower. So... we're going to switch to Waldo, I guess. It actually is kind of bad, because I do not want to fight this guy. Still should be a grass type. Oh, that's revenge. This is not superpower. Alright. Heads up, 7-Up! I do not have very many. Ugh. Uh-oh. Okay, who's coming in? Who's fighting Drudagon? Cold Heart? That's not bad. Just Ice Shard it. Should kill it, right? Hold on, I want to be sure this will kill it. We're going to do the math game. 145 compared to 180, we'll just say. 145 to 180. With Brick Break being 75 power and neutral. That one dealing 120 power. I think it should kill it? It should. Yep. Also with a crit, it killed it. That works too. Math doesn't destroy us. Math keeps me going forward. Also, that math was... The quick math, I would actually have had to have done math. That wasn't exactly safe. I'll be completely honest, that was not a safe fight. Alright, Drozna. Get out of my face. Now what do you want? Okay, goodbye! Goodbye! Made you feel confident that you won't fail well against the other? You did not make me feel confident, you made me feel more hesitant than anything. Woo! Funny how they have teleporters to go here. Maybe, because the thing is, it's stab, so it would have been 60 power, and then double that because of super effect, so it's 120 power on a Pokemon that has 35 less attack. So, who knows? Alright, what do we got in the way of healings? I got plenty of revives! Look at them, guys! 4 full restores. A super potion. Can anybody make full use of this boo-boo potion? And I guess... Yeah, we'll give it to 7-Up. 7-Up to 3/4 HP. 1 hyper potion. That's it. Otherwise, let's go to the Toad. Get Ice Beam back up and running. Yeah, it's close. Like, it could go either way, honestly. So we've got Fire, Water, and Steel. Well, first off, I'm going to heal Einstein back to full, because Einstein needs it real bad. I guess I also need to heal the Toad. Because the Toad needs to fight the fire. Don't have anything good against the water. And Steel, I think I can somehow plow through. I don't know. Let's just heal the Toad. He'll need it anyway. No reason why not to. I'm going to leave Waldo low, just because maybe I can just swap it and get an easy kill some other way. Alright, let's go G-Jaw against the water. Go Fire and Stomp with Durgan. Think I should do Fire and Stomp with Durgan? It's basically going to even out. Okay. So, it was close, but it worked out. Alright, Malva? I think her name was Malva. Alright, Fire Lady! Yeah, Fire's weak to ground, but... Watch these Fire types have an Ice attack. Or Dragon attacks. Because Fire types like to have Dragon attacks. Alright. Yep, getting stomped by Zubat. Well, Zubats are scary. Welcome to the Blazing Chamber. Not going to make a terrible joke. Alright. Alright, Pyroar. No, only if they're Charizard? Really? They don't learn Dragon Claw? Alright, with Brick Break, that'd be 150 damage. Bulldoze would be 180 damage. Yep. Bulldoze! Bulldozing the Pyroar! Not dead. Wish I had Earthquake. If it was Earthquake, it would be dead. What's Noble Roar do? Attack fell, special attack. Ooh. That's dirty. That is a dirty move. Thank you, Brenna, for making the joke so I didn't have to. Why does he not know Earth? Because I don't have Earthquake and Garchomp doesn't learn Earthquake on level up. How was I supposed to get an Earthquake? Ah. What do you want me to do, Duck? Right after Snowbell? Ah, and yeah. I mean, you know, I think people would have told me to go get it if they knew where it was, and also, I mentioned I didn't have it. I think this Talonflame has Gale Wings. Owie. I think it's gonna burn me as soon as I hit it. It doesn't know. Were you not paying attention when I told you it doesn't know Earthquake? And I literally complained about teaching it Bulldoze. Ah! Alright, let's get Einstein in here. But I don't see Talonflame really being able to do much to Einstein. Because Talonflame's mostly going to just physically attack. And we're neutral to both its fire and its flying. And Einstein's got high defense. Holy crap, that was still a lot of damage. Like an upsetting amount of damage. Luckily, if we land this hit, it dies. Yeah. I know that. It's not like I can do something about it anymore. Hey! I've used Bite in the Elite Four. I've done it. That flinch chance, boys. I've won because of it. Alright, now what do we got? Torkoal? Well, Torkoal is probably going to do special attacks, but on the plus side for me, more rock slides. And it might flinch it. Slide them rocks. Flinch, flinch, flinch. Yeah! Trust me, if you don't remember, I have done Bite. I'm trying to remember when. But I have done Bite, and I won because I flinched it twice in a row with Bite. Chandelier. This one might be a problem because it does special attacks. It's also kind of fast. And it also does Confuse Ray. Don't forget the Confuse Ray! Hooray! Come on, hit it. Rock Slide! Rock Slide! Rock Slide! Fudge. Alright then, ba-ba-da-da-dum, ba-ba-da-da-dum. The Toad! Really needs to come in for this one. I want you to have something like Energy Ball. Aha! The Toad does not care. For he is the Toad. And will now surf. Surf's up, dude. I mean, isn't it a light bulb when you get an idea? So yes, it has a light bulb for a brain. Parts, it lived. Surf again, because she's gonna full restore. Oh, nope. Okay, she blank attacked. Don't hit yourself, the Toad. Don't be confused. Be the Toad. Okay, it's still not attacking. I'm okay with this. At a third damage, I still should be able to deal no damage to it. Good. Yeah, some Pokemon are souls. Alright, was that it? I think that might have been all her Pokemon. Yay. I have defeated Malva. Get out of here, you crazy lady. Maybe not so. Yeah, Chandelier can murder things. It has really high special attack, and it's just a little bit frail is its biggest problem. Okay, we got a full restore G-Jaw. Alright. Probably want to do water next. If I do water, I could lead with 7-Up. And 7-Up can just Thunderbolt everything. I think might be my plan. Do I have a thing for... for Thunderbolt? I do, I have a Zap Plate. I give you the Zap Plate. Well, of course, they ain't got no baddie. You're already holding the Dragon Fang? Yeah, sure, you can keep the Dragon Fang. Alright. Off we go to probably water. Not that one. Going to this one. The Flood Chamber. Is Pokemon art? Good question. The answer may confuse you. Got Zip Zap, Zippity Zap. No, we don't have Zippity. Zippity died a long time ago. Rip Zippity. The fastest Bidoof in the entire region. Zippy just kept on going. Zoom, zoom. Oh crap, I can't swim! Also, I'd have to say that they have to be very confident in their drainage system. Because if it get clogged slightly, then this entire room would flood. Sir, we're going to have to do this fight quickly because I'm afraid of drowning. And unfortunately we're not near a cliff, so I can't throw you into the water. I think Pokemon battling can be called art. No. Of course it can't. How could it become called art? Crazy dude. It's the life of a chef, it's the life of... Hey, food is art. I didn't make fun of the fact that food's not art. Seriously. Food is art. It's also delicious. It's also science. And chemistry. Especially chemistry, which is a science, though. Yeah, their water bill must... Well, maybe it uses recycled water. Like, it actually... The drainage system just goes right back into itself. In this case, this water is blue because they put dye in it. Gross. Use the Thunderbolt! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! 7-Up! Ooh. Okay. Yeah, but that's not battling. He asked if battling was art. Not lewd arts. The water is recycled, but I mean, like, it pumps the same water through the system. It's like a fountain. This room probably is terrible to be in, honestly. Alright, G-Jaw. I need you to murder some fools. I don't know! I don't know what changes between moves to make it go slow versus... Like, oh, you're fighting a Blissey? Never goes fast. Fighting freaking 7-Up? Alright, Gyarados. But Intimidate kind of sucks. Just still had Thunderbolt at the ready. Alright, let's... He has Outrage. He's going to use Outrage. I had to think about that for a second. It's like, what would Gyarados do? Gyarados would Outrage. Because I got debuffed on my attack, let's switch to Waldo. Because Waldo can fake out him and force him into the confusion, I think. Yes. Poliwags are cute. I like Poliwags. Although they're also huge. That is, in fact, a Dragon Dance and not a Dragon move. Uh-oh. Panic. Very panic. Slap it in the face. The biggest problem is he's also resistant to fighting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Waldo... Flubs. Uh-oh. Yes. I see! Breathe a Poly? I think we go with the Toad? Toad, what could you do? Nothing. You could Hypnosis it, and Ice Beam it to death, I guess. Yes, it is the Elite Four! Ba-ba-da-da-dum-ba-dum. Let's go with the Toad, I guess, and try to put it to sleep. I need to... Yeah, Thunderbolt's 4 times, but Gyarados is faster than 7-Up, and 7-Up's at no HP, so there's no way 7-Up can do the attack. Alright. Please put it to sleep. Please put it to sleep. If I could get a rock attack out, that would be nice too. I missed. Uh-oh. And there goes the Toad! Hello! Hello, Vanguard Lald. Oh no, this is bad. Ba-da-dum, ba-dum. Now Beat Up's terrible on Cold Heart as well. Ugh. All I can do with Cold Heart is... You're not faster than Gyarados that has double speed. Nope, Einstein's defense is enough? No, it has Waterfall. Ugh. Why is it always Gyarados is bad? Somehow, Einstein, I hope you can survive this, but I don't think you can. Oh, this is bad. It is not a randomizer, no. Randomizers are boring. Fudge. Cold Heart do anything? I guess Slash and hope for a crit? I don't have much else that I can hope on here. Oh boy. Come on, Cold Heart, you can do it! Whee! Nope! Nope, totally dead. Oh boy. Jija! I don't know if Jija has any chance of surviving this either. But Durgan Clawhead? That's Ice Fang. Nope. Hey, your bets are over. Okay. Maybe it'll Dragon Dance again. Nope. Third one. I missed the Chaz. He would have saved us. Everyone's dead again. Is everyone always dead? And I even changed my outfit and everything. Now I have no heels and so sucks. Yeah. Hold on. Come here, Altair. I don't know what to say here. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm quiet. I'm thinking, okay, what could I have done? Yeah, that was not the lucky outfit. I'm trying to think what I could have done. Yep. After Gen, you're able to choose which ones you fight in which order. We beat the dragon one and the fire one and died to the water one. And more good things Gen 5 did for everyone. No, I should have leveled up an entire new team just in case this happened. Alright. Let's see. Did everyone die there? Did everyone die to the Gyarados? Is that what happened? like, I don't remember. Did anybody not die to the Gyarados? Waldo died to the Gyarados. Because I switched after G-Jaw. And somebody would have had to have... Somebody would have had to have died to something else. But who died? Yeah, Waldo died to Gyarados because Waldo was switched in after G-Jaw got intimidated. Faked out, but the turn it switched, it used Dragon Dance. And then I tried to hit with Knockoff, but it killed me with Waterfall. Then I switched to... I believe... Was it the Toad? I switched to the Toad, went for Hypnosis, it Dragon Danced again. I missed my Hypnosis, and then died on the next turn to an Earthquake. Then I switched to Einstein in hopes that Einstein's massive defense could do it. Not enough defense to do it, and Einstein died to an attack. Tried Cold Heart. Cold Heart was not faster. Cold Heart died. Switched to G-Jaw. G-Jaw couldn't take an Ice Fang. G-Jaw died. And 7-Up already only had like 12 HP. You know what's always the worst part about these kind of times? Is because we recently had so many Pokemon die. How many of these Pokemon were even in the last gym? Einstein was, Waldo was, I think, Cold Heart. I think that's it. I think that's the only ones that have been on the team for any amount of time. The Toad's brand new, 7-Up is literally brand new, and G-Jaw has been in the box forever, but it's brand new. I just don't know what I can expect from them, and I end up doing stuff that sounds good rather than stuff I know should work. Goodbye, 7-Up. Sorry I wasn't able to get you to do as much as you could. Still fizzy bubbly. Einstein, can't be crits. Taking as many hits as I ever needed her to take. Except the last one. Waldo, he's my big boy. Waldo's the big boy. We found him, and I guess that might have been the problem. You're not supposed to find Waldo. And we had the Toad. He was the Toad. That is all. Cold Heart never able to evolve because the way to get the Razor Claw is really dumb. And regardless of that, just starting off the stream, first fight we did, fought a Weavile of the same level, killed it, took no damage, one hit, dead, bam. Easy peasy. Good job, Cold Heart. Then G-Jaw, everyone's favorite Durgans. I still don't like dragons. I'm sorry, G-Jaw. You were a great Pokemon, but I don't like dragons. Hi, G-Jaw. Yeah, and the Toad finally evolved into the Toad. So, got a few Pokemon that we need to decide on. I think I already kind of opted into choosing these three. We have room for 3 more. Who do we bring? Have I ever set this up that I can put this on the top screen yet? I did not, because I am the dumb. Hold on. Let's see. Capture bottom. Okay. Filters? Is there a filter on? Get rid of that filter. Okay. Boop. Where'd it go? I apparently broke something. Properties. Here's capture. Oh, that's why it's this one. Hey, where's that? Whoa. Okay, never mind. I apparently broke everything. So you think that we should bring Oddish? Trying to make it so the bottom screen was on the top. Hold on. I might be able to just copy and paste, duplicate. all the way at the bottom. Wait, order, bottom. Move it a little bit higher. There we go. There we go. There's all the Pokemon we got. Left side's time to shine. We could bring left side, I guess. So otherwise, got Oddish, Noctowl. We don't have a way to evolve Gligar. Keep that in mind. That is one thing to always remember. Because again, Razor Fang, really dumb. Can't get it. Yoko Ono, Carlos Deville. Got that thick fat. Got Jolly and Unburden on Dunsparce. But box 2, nobody in box 2. These are all the Pokemon I got. We've got Slimer. And we've got Ava. You know what? Let's put back on top. There we go. And we do still have Duck Island. We bring another flying. Have more ducks. I like they seem to have anything against flying, which is kind of nice. Except for the steel guy. Probably has a lot of rock moves. Ah. You know, stream about to cycle the whatever camera they want to the window they want to use? Yeah, I don't have an easy way to do that. I'm stupid in setting up things up properly. Like, I had a way on my other stuff, but I don't have it here. I do not have any more encounters. We are out. Yeah, let's bring left side. Because we should have went to the right side, but no, we went to the left side. Looking at you, Duck. We also do have totally a fish. Don't forget the fish. Finally got Crobat yesterday. Good. It takes forever for that happiness stuff, doesn't it? App drop. Probably not. I could grind up Slimer. You want me to bring Slimer? I'll bring Slimer. We've already got Quick Powder so we can get instant transformations. Bah. We do have Ava, so Ava could... We could actually spend a little bit of time right now, level Ava to 20, and get both of them. Slimer's your last boy. Ah. It doesn't take much from your PC to stream. It really doesn't. It's more on your internet than anything else. So what do you guys think? Which are our other two? I don't know. If we evolve Ava into split sides, then it might be useful, but the problem with Ava is then Shedinja, who knows what we do with Shedinja? Can't be hurt by some things, but we don't know what all their stuff is. That always feels like a risky play. Especially in the Elite Four. Want Yoko Ono? Exploud's not bad. Think we'll bring Slimer? Level up Slimer the rest of the way. An App Drop? You think we bring App Drop? We could bring App Drop. Really want App Drop. Problem with App Drop is I don't see any of App Drop's stats getting higher than 100. Which might be a bit rough on him. Yeah, we could do that. Or I can make an executive decision. I'm gonna do that. Nope, no wheel. I'm making a decision. It's my choice. We're bringing totally a fish. Because he's a fish. And we need a fish. That's the team. We're bringing the fish. No discussion. Only fish. Because everybody loves Love Disc. Right? I like Love Disc. And hey, maybe I'll do some looking for better clothes before we fight them again. Totally a fish. Don't doubt its fishness. This team makes it though. Don't doubt this team. I will get them all to 65. We'll be good to go. So let me put them all on the screen. You dead. Now we are actually going to have Gen 1 represent. Boo! We did so good without having Gen 1 for so long! I missed the Chaz! If he was here, we would have won. Oh well. Guess we can't avoid Generation 1 forever. Especially in a game where they decided, yeah, there's Gen 1 everywhere. Go to 70. That is too high. The highest I was even thinking about getting was like 68. And even then would gain like a level or two then. And be way too high. Okay, question I guess. Oddish. What are we evolving it into? Who named left side and what is it going to evolve into? I need to know these facts. Because I don't remember who named left side. I think it was Duck. Take dinner break to the section. Alright, who else do we got? We've got Dodrio. Another Pokemon nobody ever seems to use. I'm okay with this. Got Drill Peck, man. Also really tall. Stop being so tall, Dodrio. Poke out of the box. Named it and you choose Blossom? Alrighty. We got Totally a Fish, who I believe is Gen 3? Is Totally a Fish Gen 3? Love Disc, are you Gen 3? Yes, you are. Haha, I was right! I feel so smart. And who's missing? Altair, that's right. And what does this, Gen 3 represent? Yeesh. Altair, where are you? There you are. Oop. And there's our team! Minus the evolutions a bit. Love this is Gen 3. Yeah. Gen 3, Gen 3, Gen 1, Gen 1, Gen 1, Gen 1. This will end up being Gen 2 technically, but not the point. Point is, because everyone died, the stream has to end early. Because I need to grind everybody. The other DS that apparently my game still says is online, but it is not. Silly game. Not knowing what it's doing. Jeez. It's like, let's add some of the worst generations for me. Either way, thank you everyone for showing up tonight. I apologize for everyone dying. It happens. We're almost out of potions. I'm in a bit of a panic here. Should have actually thought about, okay, what Pokemon can learn an ability to heal? Luckily, Oddish can. If I can get a Roost TM, which I think is somewhere, probably everyone else. Sounds good, because we got 2 flyers, and then we'll have 3 Pokemon that can actually heal, which is great. Either way, come back Monday, and we'll be finishing up our trek through the Elite Four. I'll do the grinding this week, and we'll be good to go. And hey, you not liking the Pokemon? Don't worry! Tuesdays and Thursdays we've been streaming Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I've been enjoying this game. I've been hating myself because I want to play it, but I can't play it off stream and it makes me sad. Either way, thank you everyone for showing up tonight. I hope you had fun, and I hope to see you next time. Have a great weekend.